My name is Michel Gabaudan, and I'm delighted to have a chance now to join Refugees International as its new president. I have worked until recently with the UN High Commissioner for Refugees. If you ask me, in my many years working with refugees, my best memories are perhaps little things that happen with individuals when you managed either to help a mother and her child or people who are in distress. I grew up mostly in Africa and in East Asia, and I began working as a physician in quite a few different countries. I went back to Brazil, I went to Yemen, I went to Zambia. Eventually took the opportunity to work for refugees in Thailand. Certainly, if you look at the conflicts in the world today, they are very complex in their fabric. When the conflict eventually ends, or the acute phase of the conflict ends, reconciliation processes tend to be far more difficult to promote. And therefore, what we are seeing now is that refugees tend to stay refugees much more than they were in the past. If they come to the point where they can go back home, they go back to basically nothing. And it's fine to say the conflict is finished, you go back home, but if you go back to nothing, you will eventually have to move again. Then how to promote a solution which is durable have all become far more complex than in the past. The independence of Refugees International is something that is quite remarkable. Very few organizations have that niche, and I think it is necessary. Whatever Refugees International say is based on frontline assessment, where they have talked not only to the people delivering assistance, but to the people who have been displaced. And because of its nimble nature, Refugees International, in the complex environment where we work now, and where some of the displaced people are in areas where many UN agencies, for example, will not reach because of all kinds of security concerns, Refugees International goes and talks to them, which I think is essential to the credibility of what you say.